Yeah, live free, speak your peace. Stay humble in these streets, yeah. In these streets. Let's go. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps and the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. We from the home of the biggie, people blowing they ciggies.
Alrighty, so key things to sort of be aware of. I'm sitting hell far away, but whatever. When you are going to drift in a sim, is you want to take it nice and steady. And at first you want to figure out how to basically unbalance the car. So I like to just drive around the track, give it a bit of throttle, let it settle. Come around here, drive around the corner, give it a bit of throttle, let it go sideways, let it settle. Come around this corner, bit of sideways, let it settle. And you'll notice I'm not actually doing much with the wheel at all. I'm letting my feet make the car slide. I'm turning in, power oversteer, and letting it go through. And it's only minor adjustments with the wheel to get it through the corner. I'm foot flat there, I'm lifting off, and we're just letting it settle nice and easy. Through here I might go rotate. Oh, okay, that's what the car does. Through here. Oh, okay, rotate. Sweet. Then we can come through here. And it's mainly my feet that are doing most of the work. There's very little adjustments with the hands. And this is what we're going to do tonight with young Dave to get him into the swing of things before we jump on a track. Get him to do some drifting. We're just going to pull it out here and we're going to settle down. And then we're going to turn into the apex of the corner, accelerate, let the car rotate on its own, let the wheel get to the angle we want it to. And then we're going to straighten out. And we always pass the wheel as well, so we're passing the wheel. So if you notice, it's probably hard to see on the camera there because of the angle. Alright, so a bit of a closer view. We are pulling the wheel, so whenever I want to turn right, I'm going to pull the wheel to the left. If I want to turn left, I'm going to pull the wheel to the right. And so we're going to pass the wheel in this fashion. We never push over, alright, because if I'm over here or I'm over here and I have to get to the shifter or I have to get to the handbrake, it's a lot further than if I've passed the wheel and I simply pull the handbrake. Right? It's much easier to make corrections. So once again, we're going to get it about 40 k's an hour. We're going to turn through the apex, throttle down, let the wheel rotate.
You're right,
turn it out.
Haven't you had a go yet?
Slow it down.
He's doing my video. Call me Young Dave. So.
Yeah, good old Young Dave. So then
Quite
turn it out. And then what we can do is we can spin it around, a little bit of handbrake. And go again, and now we're going to go to the left. And the idea here is that we're learning how does the car unsettle itself, what happens with the car, what behaviour is created when we're using the throttle. And we're just trying, ideally, to get the understanding of where does the car rotate itself under power, and then when I get off the throttle, how does it settle itself out? You've got to understand these things have immaculate pendulum. So they're always, doesn't matter how I flick it, it will always bring itself back in line on the pendulum. Doesn't matter how far we go, look, I'm really rotated, it'll bring itself back. So as long as we can utilize the natural pendulum in the game, right, look, boom, it's come back, right? So we know it's always going to try and center itself, and we can use that when I come through here. Look, use the throttle. Use the throttles. I haven't even touched the wheel yet. Use the throttle. Yeah, a little adjustment. And then what's it going to do? So it's all about understanding where is the game trying to tell us what the car is doing physically through the wheel. And this is the hardest thing for real life drivers to comprehend when they go from real life to the sim, is that all the feeling we get in real life is only coming through this one thing here. So we need to use our eyes and our visual perception to pick up what's happening in the sim that's trying to replicate what is in real life. It will never be one-to-one. Alright, so we're going to give Dave a crack now. So we're going to use this as our apex. So we're going to turn, we get it sideways. We're going to go out, past the 25, and then we're going to come back at the 10. Then we're going to rotate at the 10. Then we're going to come out at the 25 as a target, and then we're going to let it rotate at the 10, and then out at the 25, and then
it's dissect the 10.
rotate at the 10. That way it's a bit of a bigger arc for us. We're just going to focus on, okay, at the 10, we let it rotate. And you see how I'm not, so something you're doing when we're going to rotate, right, you're going like this, and then it's causing understeer, right? But what we want to do is get the car out, throttle, look, throttle off. On, off, or on, sorry, and then off, and let it rotate. Turning in, turning in, turning in, turning in, turning in, throttle, off. And see how I'm really on, off, you're sort of staying on a bit. Yeah, really modulate it. And if you really want to get out really wide out here, and then rotate. And if you make a mistake, just roll it. Like if you come in here and you go, oh, we're too far, just roll with it. Go, alright, let's turn into another figure 8. Cool, let's aim at that 10. Alright, we got that 10.